Hey y'all, thanks so much for clicking on this video. It's me, Aaliyah, and today we're just going to talk about some drama that I've been seeing on YouTube and Instagram. First things first though, my lighting is sucky because I don't want, well, I'm holding my baby obviously, but I don't want to bring any extra light in here while she's trying to sleep. Second of all, the second thing, the fan is on, and if you hear it, I do apologize, and if she decides to wake up and make noise, I apologize for that also. So let's get into it. The drama that I'm going to talk about is the Necie's World drama versus the Liv's Life and Gerard little situation. So as we all may know, a few months back, Olivia decided to leave Gerard and take the kids, and in doing so, she made a few videos. She made videos about him being abusive, and pretty much the reason why she decided to leave. And she made videos about his family and what they've done to her. She made videos about Necie, saying that she would, and in those videos she stated that she was a drug addict and a drunk, I think, and don't quote me on that. She's also said a few things about Necie's kids and stuff like that. Not too much, but you know, she still says stuff. So lately I've seen that well, not lately, yesterday I seen a live that Liv had. Now let me put this out here first. I haven't really seen, like, I just got accepted by Necie on her Instagram. I haven't seen any videos of Necie from Instagram, so I can't speak of that. I do know she was live yesterday, but I don't know what she was saying or anything like that. I did see that Liv was live, so I clicked on that, and in that video I saw that Gerard was pretty much saying that he was on the phone with Liv, and he said he was on the phone with Necie. What's wrong, mamas? Yeah. And he said he was on the phone with Necie, and that, I mean, in that video he was doing a whole lot of screaming and yelling. Now it was late at night. Liv said the other two kids was up. I mean, they were asleep, and they do live in an apartment, so I find that very disrespectful to be screaming and bickering loud like that in an apartment, and basically not caring what other people, you know, not caring about other people's sleep or their kids' sleep or anything like that. Yeah, so a part of me don't believe that he was on the phone with Necie. I'm gonna just say that because the way that he was talking, like, you know, if I was having a person-to-person conversation, it would take a little longer for me to respond because I have to hear what they're saying. Either they wasn't listening to each other at all, which makes the phone call pointless, or he just wasn't on the phone, or, you know, I could be wrong. But yeah, I don't feel like it was real because and like I said, his responses were coming too quick. And also, I feel like Liv's the type of person that she would record the whole conversation. So not only would she record what he's saying, she would record what Necie's saying also, because he was telling Necie to not talk about Liv on her channel anymore, or don't talk about Liv in her lives and stuff like that. So I'm pretty sure she would have recorded Necie's response too. But like I said, there is always a possibility that I could be wrong. I do feel like the things he was saying was wrong. Well, not wrong. I feel like the situation was handled wrong. How about that? Because he was yelling at if he was on the phone with Necie, he was on the phone yelling and airing out business and telling her not to talk about Liv and not to talk about him. And he said, one comment that had me paused was, he said, Liv's channel is called Liv's Life. She don't talk, I mean, on her channel she talk about herself don't quote me. She pretty much saying that she talk about herself. She don't really talk about nobody else, or she talk about her experiences or whatever. Okay, that's my thing is that's what Necie does on her channel too then, because Liv came out a few months ago talking certain, talking stuff. Oh my gosh, talking stuff, and she was talking about Necie and personal issues. If she was on drugs, okay. If she did, she was alcoholic, okay. You know, that stuff have nothing to do with Liv. So she shouldn't be putting her business out on her platform. So for you to tell Necie not to talk about Liv, you should have told Liv not to talk about Necie. And the fact that Liv was saying that you was abusive and all this other stuff, I really apologize for this lighting. I am using my TV, but yeah, and it's getting dark outside. But yeah, for you to be talking about, telling all this stuff to Necie, you could have said the same thing to Liv, even if you wasn't to say, okay, don't talk about me on your channel, Liv. You could at least said leave your family out of it. But to my understanding, you haven't said any of that. So for you to get on there and try and yell at her and tell her she can't say this and can't say that on her channel is not right. And Liv was sitting there acting. Liv was sitting there acting like the victim and stuff, but in reality, she was the one that started that. Now, I don't know what happened outside of YouTube, because we only outside looking in. We only looking at YouTube, and as far as YouTube come, Necie did not get on there first. Talking stuff about Liv. Liv got on there, start talking about Necie, which caused Necie, after so long, to come and make a channel to clear up her and her family's name. When Necie made her channel, everything, well, most of the stuff, because I didn't watch everything, but most of the stuff that I've seen that she had was in response to the things that Liv had said. And now, Liv, I guess they share some subscribers or something, because because some subscribers would, like, one person would go to Liv and be like, comment on her post or be on her live and say, oh, Necie's talking about you on Instagram, or on her YouTube live. Oh, how you feel about Necie? Oh, remember when you said this or that about Necie or something like that? And I got a text message, sorry. The same people that said that to Liv will go back to Necie. Necie's trying to do a live, a Q&A. She's been trying to do a Q&A a few times, and people would get on there. Instead of asking her about her, they'll be like, hey, how do you feel about Olivia and Gerard? Hey, have you heard this about Gerard? Hey, have you heard that about Olivia? How do you feel about Olivia? Olivia said this, Olivia said that. And so that means that both parties were getting played. Yeah, both parties were getting played. Another thing, a lot of people is saying that, bashing Gerard, saying they don't like him because of this and because of that, because of what he did to Liv. My thing is, for one, if he did it, if Liv can accept the fact that he's abused her or they've abused each other, whatever the case may be, and get back in a relationship with him, why are people hating him? Because one thing's for sure is people want to do things that they're allowed to do. So she's allowing him. If she allowed him to do that and she still want him back, then so be it. They have nothing to do with nobody else. So disliking him because of what he did to her. Now, when she first put videos out about how he was abusing her, how he abused her and the reason why he left and stuff like that, yes, a lot of people felt some type of way. And a lot of people got on her side and they were like, you know what, I'm happy that you left. But now, all these times that you went running back, and then y'all ended up back together and stuff like that. Here, mama. And y'all ended up back together and stuff. Obviously, it must have been liked, or the abuse must have been appreciated because it's back. Now, and that's neither here nor there. I don't know about what they do in their household 24/7 or whatever the case may be, because I'm not there, but I can say, I can react, show my reaction to the things that's put out there. Okay, yeah, another thing, a lot of people are saying that she's gonna get evicted and they feel sorry for her kids and all that stuff. I don't know about all that, because for one, I didn't even watch the eviction video, and two, I'm just not even gonna touch it because I don't know. The other thing that a lot of people been saying is, she actually got her, she actually started getting up and getting herself together and cooking. That's been a huge thing since he got back. Um, I guess, yeah. I was, yeah, obviously, because before she was just making like oven food, like corn dogs, chicken nuggets, and chicken tenders, or whatever the case may be. And when he got back, she started making these full meals. Now she said that she wasn't cooking like that for the kids because they were picky and they wasn't gonna eat it. However, when I see her cooking that food, I see her making one whole meal. I don't see her making one whole meal plus the fries and the chicken nuggets that she used to make. If the kids didn't used to eat it then, what makes them eat it now? That's my question. And, because I feel like if they didn't like it and they wasn't eating it, then me as a parent, I would make my kids what they want and I would make myself what they want. What we want. But I'm not going to force them to eat this food if that's really not what they wanted to eat. And then the other thing, that the video about the maintenance man, there we go, finally some light. The thing about the maintenance man, I don't really believe that story because, for one, I do feel like, well, okay, so in her video she said that there were about 20 maintenance men, and that same guy kept coming to her apartment. And so that could be true. It probably was about 20, depending on how big the complex is. And for everybody to have a job, they probably set, they probably assign different maintenance men, different apartments. So yeah, I believe he will be coming back. He'll still be the same one coming back. But as far as her saying that she was talking to him and him and Gerard just started fighting out of nowhere. She don't know what happened, stuff like that. For one, that apartment is small enough for her to hear. She's so annoying. Sorry. For one, that apartment is small enough for her to hear about, yeah, it's small enough for her to hear what they got going on. For one, if it's no kids there and it's quiet and my low battery thing came on. Sorry. Anyway, let me hear you because this phone's getting on my nerves. So I feel like the apartment is small enough for her to hear everything that's going on. You can hear them. Like, for one, apparently Gerard doesn't argue quiet, so I'm pretty sure you heard them loud and clear. Based on their voices, based on their voices alone. So you can't tell me that the kitchen's right here and the bathroom and your room is right across and you didn't hear anything at all. And for two, if she would have been talking to the maintenance man or dating the maintenance man or whatever, sleeping with him or something, she would have said something about the maintenance man on YouTube or on Instagram Live. I want to say YouTube, but Instagram Live. She showed who she went on a date with. She told about other dudes that she was talking to. So why is it that all of a sudden something happened like this and you hear about a maintenance man and that she was supposedly be talking to and stuff like that? But anyway, that's all I gotta say. I just pretty much rambled. But yeah, comment if you agree, comment if you disagree, subscribe if you want, and leave a like or dislike. I'll see you guys later.